This is Alex Pereira, also known as Poatan, which means hands of stone in his native language. He currently holds the middleweight championship of the UFC and is feared as one of the most dangerous men to ever live. And if you don't know why, just look at his face.
Look at me.
He has the look of a cold-blooded killer and in addition has a nuclear bomb in his left hand, which bombs people into different solar systems. So if you're interested in this guy, stick with us for a while and make sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel, because this is a casual guide to Alex Poatan Pereira. Alex Pereira was born in 1987 in São Paulo, Brazil. His upbringing was very hard because he was raised in a favela, and at the age of 12 he dropped out of school and started working in a tire shop, where he also began drinking alcohol on daily basis just to get away from his problems.
Comecei a trabalhar cedo, né, em uma borracharia, com 12 anos de idade. 12 anos de idade, fazendo trampo ali de adulto, entendeu? Bebia todos os dias, cara, todos os dias. Não tinha, era difícil um dia que eu...
And when he turned 16, he started drinking 1 liter a day, which is not that healthy. But in 2009, Alex Pereira discovered a new way to handle his problems. And this time he was the one who harms other bodies. So when he began training kickboxing, he quickly realized that this is a way to get his life around. And yeah, his brutal punching power played also into his hands. And when he realized that he's a member of the Pataxo tribe, he immediately embraced his indigenous origin and still has good connection to his people and also supports them wherever he can. Okay, but now we go back to his fighting career. After winning the Glory Middleweight Contender Tournament in 2014, his kickbox career slowly picked up a lot of attraction. And this is really no wonder, because he began knocking out people to the left and right. And here are some of my favorite ones. This is his knockout against Dustin Jacoby, who never got stopped before this fight. And Alex Pereira sent him down and his soul was literally leaving his body. This one is his famous knockout against Israel Adesanya, where Adesanya needed an oxygen mask to get back to life. And this one I would call the execution of Jason Wilness. After defeating Simon Marcus in 2017, Pereira could fulfill his dream and became Glory Middleweight Champion for the first time. And after 4 successful title defenses, he decided to move up a division and challenge for the Light Heavyweight Championship against Dongil Abena, which he sent crashing down to the canvas after landing his brutal left hook. This made him the first ever double champion in Glory. Next to his kickboxing career, Alex Pereira also began fighting in MMA, where he could wrap up a record of 2-1. This was in 2015 and 2016, and never fought in MMA since then. And because he was so successful in kickboxing, nobody expected that he would transition back to MMA. But this interview of his former rival Israel Adesanya changed everything.
He's gonna be at some pub talking some shit about I beat that guy one time.
So Pereira goes back to MMA and made a huge statement when he caught Thomas Purell with his famous and signature left hand, which earned him a UFC contract in a second. So after entering the UFC, his next mission was to get the fight with then champion Israel Adesanya, who at that time was the most dominant champion in middleweight history, except maybe Anderson Silva. So after winning his next 2 fights, he got set up in a fight with Sean Strickland, which presented a big challenge to him. But Pereira made it look easy and knocked him out in front of everyone. In the press conference before the fight, Israel started trash talking with Pereira, which featured this legendary line.
Trust me, he knows I put him on skates last time. And this time when I put you on skates, I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa.
And after a lackluster performance of Israel Adesanya at the same night, Dana White wasted no time and made the fight between these 2 guys. And the hype was unreal. because Adesanya was undefeated in middleweight and Pereira was the only guy who knocked him out. And when the fight was on, the first round nearly ended the hype train of Alex Pereira. But after tumbling back to his corner, he could regain his composure and the fight goes on. But after 4 rounds it was clear that Adesanya was ahead in the scorecards. So Pereira has to put out something spectacular and finish Adesanya before the time is up. Then he went on to freeze Adesanya and the referee stepped in to stop the fight. And he proved once again that he's the kryptonite of Adesanya's career. Okay friends, that should be it for the video. Tell me your thoughts about Alex Pereira in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a like so I can put other great videos out there. But for now, thank you so much for watching and see you all in the next one. Peace out.